Good morning, class 10th. I'm your English teacher, Aradhna Abhigiri. Yes, of course. Why am I here? To teach you grammar. Today's session will be only grammar. So let's begin with tense. So grammar comes in your section B along with writing skills. Your section A deals with reading comprehension skills, that is for 20 marks according to your paper. In section B, we deal with grammar along with writing skills. Writing skills is totally different. We are not speaking about writing skills. Of course, it is a branch of grammar, but today we are going to start with tense. So in your section B, that is grammar, you study many more things in grammar like modals, use of passive voice, demonstratives, articles, determiners, prepositions, so etc. So we'll discuss many more topics in the later further classes. Now let's only dive into the first topic, first topic of your grammar class, that is tense, which is very important, which plays a very vital role in our day-to-day practical life, right? Of course, yes. So why do we study grammar? Before we start the session, let me ask you a few questions. Why do we study grammar? Because grammar is a systematic approach to study language. Grammar deals with linguistic problems. You study grammar with phonology, morphology, semantics, right? So these are all the branches of linguistics. Linguistics, what do you mean by linguistics? Linguistics is a scientific study of language. It is a way, it is a pattern. So here grammar, why do we study grammar? Because English is almost controlled, regulated and conditioned by grammar. If we have mastered in grammar, definitely we can speak and write, read and listen English carefully and become a proficient speaker. Of course, all of you would like to become a proficient speakers? 100%. Everybody will become. And definitely, everybody will learn grammar and apply all the rules and conditions in your day-to-day practical.
Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn about tense. So tense is derived from the Latin word tempus, which means time, and verb means action word and state of being, of existence and possession. For example, she has blue eyes. So, what does it tell? It tells the possession. She speaks fluently. The verb tells the action, the state of being, what is she is being, and the existence of the third person is known as the action word, which tells the time and action. So tense and verb go hand in hand, and we have to learn these two terms simultaneously according to the tense forms. Now let's learn the three tenses. So let's understand the verb in detail. For example, helping verb. The verbs are combined in two forms. One is helping and one is main verb. So helping is, am, are, were, was, have, has. So these are all helping verb. Main verbs are the main actions. Main actions like sleep, eat, play. These are all the main actions. Helping verbs and main verbs. Main verbs are classified into two forms. One is helping verb and main verbs. Now let's see what are the types of verbs, the kinds of verbs. The first one is present form of verb. Present form. Second is past form. And third is past participle. Past participle form. And last is present participle. So these are the 4 forms of verbs. In present form, for example, begin. This is the verb. Began. Past participle, begun. What is the present participle form? Beginning, ing form. So this is the ing form, beginning. So this is verb 1. This is verb 2. This is verb 3. And this is ing form but not verb 4. This is the ing form which is used in present continuous and past continuous tense with the main verb. Right? So now let's understand. For example, teach. Teach, taught, taught. ing, teaching. Next, hit. Will you change hit into verb 2? That is in past? No. Hit remains the same. It will not change, right? And put, cut, hurt, right? So these all words will not have any change in all the forms. Such verbs will not change in any other forms. Hit, put, cut, hurt, these all remain same in all the forms. Now let's move on to tenses. So if you know the verb forms, kinds of verb forms, types of verb forms, then easily you can solve all the 12 forms of tenses. Now tense is classified into namely present in 3 tenses, that is present, past and future. Right? And these 3 forms are divided into 4 forms, that is simple, progressive, which is also called as continuous, third one perfect, fourth one perfect continuous, present simple, present progressive, present perfect continuous tense, past simple, past progressive, past perfect continuous tense, future simple, future progressive, future perfect continuous tense. These 3 forms are divided into mainly these 4 classes which form 12 types of tenses. So we have to divide these 3 into 4. 3 divided into 4. So now let's move on to the examples. Now we will learn present tense form. What is the formula of present tense and what is present tense? Let's learn it. Present tense means the action which takes place is called as present tense. The action which takes place is called as present tense. Right? I eat breakfast every day at 9 a.m. Right? So this is the habitual habitual routine. What is the form of this tense? What type of tense is this? This is in simple present. What do you mean by simple present? Simple present action denotes the habitual action. Habitual action, routine action, and universal facts. The sun rises in the east. Right? So simple present tense action denotes the habitual action. Like I eat breakfast every day at 9 a.m. in the morning, and the sun rises in the east. So these are the simple actions and habitual actions. Just simple mannerisms, simple actions are used for simple present tense. Right? I am reading a novel. Can you guess which tense is this? So this is the progressive tense. That means continuous tense, the second form of present tense. So the first form is simple present tense, the second form is progressive tense. Let us see what is the formula for this example. I